And good morning, people. Johnny here from Chronic Health. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and today I went for a walk. Kind of shiny. I didn't train yet, and today we're gonna talk about how did I started it, my my path into just literally perfect health with plant-based first, and then switching about 18 months ago to raw plant-based, right? And why did I do it? And how you do it, why it needs to be done, and why I'm preaching about it. There's a lot of people are telling me, let me just clean my lens real quick. Oh no, you need it's not healthy. You need this. You need animal DNA. Blah blah. Look, my background is I'm Argentinian. I'm Peruvian. I grew up with all sorts of animal products throughout my entire life, and I think I never had until I was 48. I don't think I have a single meal, right, that included some sort of animal DNA, whether it was cheese or I don't know, eggs, steak, chicken, you call it. But when I turned 48, uh, is it a plane landing in Miami? How crazy is that? Although it makes a lot of noise and vibration, and I can tell you that the birds do not like it. The birds go quiet. Hey, but it's Miami, beautiful weather. Everybody's coming down here. So, like I was saying, when I was 48, I started noticing, and look, I'm always trying to be in shape. I never pretty much was concerned about my health, right? Although I was healthy, I was only 48, right? But I was trying to be in shape. I like to look good, and I like to run, play sports, go to the gym, right? And, but at 48, I started losing my hair badly, and I have a history in my family of baldness. So, and I started to get a bunch of gray hair, especially here on the sides, right? I was going through a divorce, right? I moved to Nevada, I moved to Las Vegas, and I met a business partner who was in his 70s, looking amazing, athletic. I mean, you could tell that he looked like he was at least 20, 30 years. He looked like me. Super athletic. He would tell me that he would sleep only 4 hours. All right, so all the things that we've been told, right? All the things that this is science, guys, right? Science is keep questioning everything, and science keeps changing around. Diets keep changing around, and as we move forward, everything is going to go upside down one more time, especially now with AI. But when I met this guy, all the preconception things about health and being in shape, and that you need an animal product for protein and for this, it's doing nutrition, blah blah blah. All those things went out of the window when I started hanging out with this guy. I met his wife, also raw plant-based, right? And that's how they call themselves. We are raw plant-based, raw alive. She like to call herself as raw alive foods, right? Vegan, vegetarian, and that's a term that I don't like, right? Because she was telling me you can eat Coca-Cola and chips and you are raw vegan. So plant-based and mostly fruits. They will be eating lots of fruits all the time, lots of honeys, and you will go to their house. They will not cook absolutely anything, except for teas. And 98%. There are a few things that they will cook, but they would teach me, or would show me, how to really you cook things without killing it. And key word here is, once you cook anything, right, that you think is going to be nutritious for you, whether it's animal DNA or potatoes or rice, or if you overcook it, and this is just to take a couple of minutes of boiling water, it doesn't have to be fried, right, to kill all the nutrients in everything. So once I start hanging out with these people, and I start seeing the lifetime and how would you sleep for 4 hours? What are you talking about? I mean, you have a problem sleeping? That's what everybody was just saying that right now. Are you sleeping less than 8 hours? Yeah, sleep less than 6 hours. People telling me, what, you can't sleep? You have problems sleeping? No, I'm actually fully rested, right? Fully rested. It's your sunrise. Fully rested. And the idea that we have, the idea that most experts, because there are no experts, they have about sleeping 8 hours is totally wrong, right? Totally wrong. So I went on a challenge at 48 to go no animal products for 30 days. I failed miserably for 14 months. I would just fail and fall back. And I will eat a slice of pizza with cheese. I will have ice cream with my kids, milk. I will have, especially because of the tongue, the smells, the steak. So I will always fall back into it, right? But I kept on trying. I kept increasing the amount of fruits and vegetables I will eat, right? And also realizing that the fruits and vegetables that we buy in the supermarket are not super organic. So they lack the nutrients because the soil is depleted from the microorganisms that provide the micronutrients to the soil, and everything's just pumped out of the ground to make money. And you get watermelons without seeds, and you get all this plane landing in Miami. All these fruits and vegetables that are not really nutritious, not truly organic. When I say organic, it means that not only that they don't have the pesticides, right, the glyphosate, and but also they're being pumped out of the ground. Like whatever they throw into the ground, fertilizers, fake fertilizers, right, just to make it grow big so they can make more money and fast. Because it's an industry, right? So after 14 months, I dedicated myself to this because I start noticing, right, the changes, right? By the time I did 30 days, fully 30 days, and I did what's called a juice fast, it felt incredible. I got to a point, right, that like in 40 days, I lost close to 45 pounds. I think it was 44 pounds that I lost. I went from an average of 185, 190, you know, I like to be big and all that, right? And I came down to 140 at some point, right? And from there, I started rebuilding my microbiome. But it felt great. It felt great to be clean, more aware. The first noticeable change was my hair started regrowing. I got rid of this is in 40 days, guys. I started getting rid of my gray hair, right? I started to be more calm, like a plant instead of an animal, right? And I noticed the changes on my skin, the way I would sleep, right? But I had at some point the detox symptoms, like if I was at it. And in those 14 months, I went through this period many times where I would like be so hungry and fall back and eat absolutely everything. And then I would feel so bad. And so it's a process, right? What I'm trying to tell you here, guys, that this is a process, right? And it's because we are addicted to what we eat. If you eat animal DNA, your microbiome is addicted to that, and your microbiome will not allow you to get rid of that diet, although it's aging you so fast, right? And you can look at the people, guys, you can look at people who eat animal DNA and look at them how fast they age compared to the people who don't eat any animal DNA. And I like to put it like that because you cannot create the most successful, the most efficient, right, incapable human being out of animal DNA. And the only way to comprehend that, right, is once you cross to this side of the spectrum, when you become plant-based and then raw plant-based. You have to go through the process of detox like you're an addict, right? Just think about it. You are to the cellular level you're trying to make an animal DNA into a human being. And I know it's hard to comprehend because we've been told this is about, our ancestors, blah, blah, blah. Nonsense, all this stupidity, all BS. I'm 53 years old, right? I'm in my best health, right? I just got my results. Full blood panel. This is, since I went raw, this is the second blood panel, full spectrum. Because people say, well, you're deficient in this. I'm not deficient in anything. My doctor's asking me, what is it that you're doing? Right? And I tell I went raw, plant-based. My doctor said, well, I can't do that. Because my doctor, which is just a few years older than me and looks amazing, right? But he is in all these protocols. He is taking all these injections, right? I think he's 56 right now. He's turning 57. He's taking all these injections, all these millions of supplements. But his diet is animal-based, right? And what he's telling me is that once you go that route, the supplements, the injections, the pills, you can't go back, right? And he's aging. He told me now that he's dyeing his hair. I don't dye my hair. I'm not losing my hair. I hardly have any gray hairs, right? My skin is glowing just because of the fruits. Guys, I'm like a 30-year-old, a 53, and it's not anti-aging. There's no such a thing as anti-aging. This BS is just forget about that nonsense. What we are trying to get, and everybody's working on, is trying to figure it out how a 50 or 60 or 70 and 80-year-old is supposed to look like, right, in the best health, in the best shape. But because the majority of adults, right, look like crap, when you see somebody looking amazing, they think, oh, it's anti-aging. This is not anti-aging. Most people are just aging way too fast, right? And we're trying to figure it out or get to the point, and that's what I'm trying to do. How am I supposed to look my best, right, for my age, right? People say, well, 120. We've never seen anybody living to 150, but we don't know if it's possible. Maybe humans are supposed to be living until 150, 180, 200. There's stories of people who lived, and you can find them in the Bible and in Nakis, whatever. People are 300, 400 years old. We don't know. Why? Because we're aging too fast. Just not long ago, a couple of generations ago, everybody lived until 100, 90 something. So, Charlie Munger just passed away. He was 100 and something, right? Yesterday we have a quantum trader, one of the best traders ever, right? He was only 86. My dad is 85. My dad looks amazing. Amazing. My dad my dad doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, right? He changed his diet. I changed his diet, when he was 79, 6 years ago. He started it with me. And he changed his life around. He's moving, he's active, he's very bright for 85. He's not deteriorating. So we're trying to figure it out. How to go back into this rhythm, how to go back in line to figure out how we are supposed to age. And although I think I look great, I'm not the best. I'm not. I know people that look better than me, who started on this path of being raw plant-based, right? Mostly fruits. But they did it longer than me, and they look really amazing. This nonsense that you need to consume animal DNA is just stupid. It's nonsense. Well, I'm going to measure myself. This is the supercomputer. The human mechanism is a supercomputer. It's a supercomputer, right? An alkaline battery, supercomputer, right? It's a battery that needs to be recharged. We're thinking about the human mechanism. I don't know what else. What is to tell you, because people don't understand that we're 3/4 of the human body is water. 3/4 of the planet is water. It's not coincidence, right? What we need to figure it out is how to constantly recharge this body. So there's only really 4 things, right, that is necessary to be super healthy. And above everything, and this is something I'm finding now as I keep on doing it, practicing myself, is breath work. Like, number one, it's not about controlling your breath. It's about liberating the way you breathe under stress, depressed. I call it la stress. La stress because is you are stressed, then you become depressed, and then you think that you're oppressed. That's stress. You're stressed, which includes all kinds of anxieties. Then you become depressed, and then you think that you're oppressed. That everybody, the world is against you. And what's happening is, it's not that you want to control your breathing. You want to liberate your breathing from all these patterns, but you have no idea how much oxygen is coming in or coming out, or how much CO2 is coming out. In fact, most of the CO2 is not coming out. That's why you're stressing, right? So what I'm trying to figure is always being aware, mental aware, conscious about my breathing, right? Getting it, and you basketball players, anybody, you take a minute, deep breath, right, through the nose. A lot of people, and that's what I like to compare. If you eat animal DNA, you'll survive, but it's like breathing through your mouth. It's not the most efficient. No, it's not. It's not, no matter how you slice it. And I would like to challenge anybody who's my age. Come do pull-ups with me. Let's go run miles. Let's see what you can do. Let's go swimming, right? I take mostly no supplements at all. I supplemented myself with superfoods, right? Just because I cannot get all the nutrition that I want organically from the supermarket, living in the city. If I would grow my own food, it would be different. But I'm not taking creatine. I'm not taking this or that. I just, I look at this guy, David Sinclair, PhD, Harvard, Peter Attia, Huberman. These guys don't. I doubt that these guys can do anything of the things that I can do, right? And they're taking everything, right? And now we're finding out that AG1 is just not the one. And I keep saying that, if you read the label AG1, dubious what they offer. Let's put it that way. Question mark. I'm not taking that stuff. So, breath work's number one. And all you got to do is as soon as you get up in the morning, right, be conscious you're breathing, right? The nose, right, which is this is nose breathing. Yes, it's through the nose, but it's not the muscles on your nose that you use to breathe. You use your throat. The nose is just going to be a filter. Of course, you got to shut your mouth, right? But it's your throat, the one that's the inhale and the exhale. The nose strips, you look like an idiot. If you're going to use a nose strip, go to the doctor, right, and chop your nose off. Chop it out, right? And then you're going to have huge inhales. You're doing it wrong. You're using your throat, and you got to get used to that. Inhale, and then you start, once you're aware and conscious about your breathing, you just play with it. You pause with it, more in, more out, concentrating on the way out. You want to exhale as much as possible. The other thing that we're going to concentrate is nutrition, right? You want to consume, and you want to do this dial up. Yes, it's raw plant-based, mostly fruits, right? The idea here is to generate that molecule called ATP. That's the energy, right, to the cellular level for every cell, right, without generating waste. I'm going to keep saying this. If you want to have abs, they're not in the kitchen. They're far away from the kitchen. You fast. And if you want to have your health, it's far away from the bathroom. What we're trying to do here, what I'm trying to do, is to generate the least amount of excrement, poop, the least amount. Doctors say, go to the doctor and say, look at your poop. No, I don't want to look at my poop. I don't want to generate any poop. Because if I'm generating poop, that when you separate the energy from the waste, that's what will put you to sleep. I'm not going to concentrate on sleep. If you say, well, your sleep pattern has to be like this, like that. if you get this right, your sleep is gonna fall in place. You're gonna need less sleep, right, to be fully rested. You want to start gaining hours, because we're here to live. We're not here to sleep. Sleeping is a cousin of death. You're gone, right? And that's all I'm trying to do here. Try to find out. And this machine, that machine, to read, on the most measured human being, this is the supercomputer, the alkaline super quantum computer. You measure yourself. You need to be able to tell your liver, your kidney, your breathing, your brain, you have a problem. You should be able to feel it. And that's where RawPlantBased, mostly fruits, comes in. Because this is mostly water you're going to be consuming. Alkaline, ionized, filtered, right? Amino acids. This is a chemical factory. And this quantum computer can create any chemical that you need if you give it raw materials. And that's RawPlantBased. This battery needs to be charged all the time. You can't be 1/3 of your life sleeping. That's not an efficient machine. This is the most complete, the most precious, the most advanced super quantum computer there is. You can make anything happen if you know how to use it. Most people don't know how to use this body. Oh, you got to sleep 8 hours. Just nonsense. All you need is one example on somebody who's doing it, right? To understand that it's possible. It's breath work, right? Nutrition to the point. Exercise, any kind of exercise, even if you start walking, you got to move around, right? Not bingeing, not compulsiveness about what you're eating. No more. I don't have to tell you. If you eat junk food, right? If you smoke, if you drink, I can help you. These are, I'm on a different level. There's not a little bit of drinking. No, there's not drinking. Zero. There's zero. Why would you just consume poison? It's just legal drugs. Smoking, pill. There's none of that. And I'm not trying to cure anybody here. I'm not a doctor. That's a disclaimer here. This is preventive. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to go to the doctor. I don't want to take this protocol, that protocol. I don't want to take all these pills or these injections. I'm 53 years old. I've been able to change my life around my health, and I'm not concentrating on being in shape. I am concentrating, right, on being healthy. And being in shape is just a consequence of being healthy. Any kind of exercise, sleeping or restfulness, which is what you need, right, will fall in place if you have these two things, right, dial up to the T, which is breath work, constantly reminding yourself all the time. How am I breathing, right? Open up your chest, get your shoulders down, your posture, right? Get oxygen everywhere, and your nutrition, which is raw plant-based, right? And now I'm gonna start making more videos about what do I eat, because that's the next thing. Is that what do you eat? First, you need to become plant-based. Rice, beans, all these things. Detox. Do a 45, even 60-day, right, juice fast. When you load up on fruits and juices and smoothies, right, and get to a point where you're only gonna have juice without the fiber. Just juice everything and separate the fiber, right? Because that's gonna clean your entire digestive system. You have biofilm, you have plaque, you have all kinds of nonsense. For 45 days when I was juice fasting, I got crap coming out. I'm not eating. Where is this coming from? Because it's all so corrupted, right? And all influence the way you think. We don't have a single thought in our heads that is ours. Nothing. You and I, nobody does. So it's very important that you get the right information, right? Because that's going to dictate the outcome of your life. You want more money, you want this, you want that. And you can manifestation and all. This is all. It's a whole. What I'm trying to do is marrying science with spirituality. And I'm not a guy who believes absolutely. I don't believe anything. In fact, I don't believe anything at all. Nothing. I don't believe anything. But I don't disbelieve anything either. Right? Because you can only believe what you don't know. I believe I'm going to win the lottery. You believe what you don't know. What you don't know, you believe. So I don't want to believe or disbelieve anything. I want to say I don't know. Because if I say I don't know, I become a seeker. That's all I'm trying to do. As I work on it, and you get excited about it, and you wake up early in the morning, you say, why would you wake up at 3:58 in the morning? I wake up early in the morning because I'm excited, ready to go. Okay, what's up? What's next? I want to live life. I want to find out what's up. Love training. I love exercising, right? Because I got so in shape. I'm so healthy, right? I got time for everything. And this is something that is missing nowadays. People are chasing money, only money, and we're forgetting about the whole entire capitalism, trade, commerce, making money has only one goal. And that simple goal is human well-being, right? We're not reading anything, guys. We can't read. It's low tide, right? Look at the water. See glassy water? Like a piece of glass? That's exactly how I feel today. So, as I'm telling you that, realize this, I'm chemically balanced at command. I don't need a pill, right, to be chemically balanced, because this is a chemical factory. That's what I'm trying to do. I want this chemical factory to release all these chemicals that keep me cool, calm, happy, right? Keep my waters calm like this at command. Because when you're calm, you make your best decisions. When you're calm, when you relax, you know better. You know what to eat, what not to eat. You don't get compulsive. We have all this compulsiveness. People are still smoking cigarettes. Come on, guys. It's over. Who told you to smoke? I mean, you gotta stop that nonsense. People smoking cigars. I'm like, what do you want to look like a clown? It's weird, a clown face. The biggest clown, I mean, you have all this. Why you want to become a clown? You want to be seen. I want to feel. When you're this battery, right? Alkaline, ionized, filter water, your senses get so enhanced that you feel things. You understand how you are a superhuman. Right? I can smell. I don't wear glasses. I see all these people wearing glasses. I'm like, no, you can fix your eyes, guys. You can fix your eyes. And I'm not trying to look. If you're sick, I'm not trying to cure anybody here. Right? This is all prevented. I don't want to get old. I don't have to get old. I want to see, for my age, how good can I get? It's not anti-aging. It's just becoming, right, a high performance individual. And to do that is very simple. No low performance individual, no mediocre or regular performance individual. And then you become high performance individual. And with that, I'm going to let you go, guys, because I'm ranting for too long. But I'm going to keep making these videos because I know I'm going to touch somebody out there. RawPlantBased, and breath work. Exercises, whatever you can do, right? I get into it because I'm pretty advanced for exercises, so going to the gym for most people, super in shape, and sleeping or restfulness will fall in place. You're just gonna go to bed, crash in 30 seconds, right? And sleep less if you have dial up your nutrition. If you don't have things going around your digestive system that your body is like, what the hell is this? What am I doing with this? What this chicken? How am I gonna make a chicken into a human being? How am I gonna make a piece of cow with estrogen and antibiotics into a human being? What's an egg? What kind of egg is it? Think about that for a second. You wanna be like a plant. You wanna be calm. Chill. You wanna be like a plant, because that's where you're gonna make your best decisions. All right? Guys, Saturday, beautiful day. Johnny here from Chronic Health. Right? I like this saying from this guy, Brian Johnson. Don't die. Don't die, guys. Please, don't die. My dad is 85 years old. He looks amazing. Amazing. He changed his diet. He's doing a little bit of exercise. I'm constantly calling him to remind him, how are you breathing? Oh, yeah, my breathing. Your shoulders down, your posture, right? And he is just looking really, really good. I hope I can touch somebody out there who's willing to listen who's ready to change her or his life, right, is raw plant-based. I'm always going to leave a link in the description for, no, it's not supplement, the nutrition that I get. Because I'm raw plant-based and I buy my stuff in the supermarket in the city. I get my superfoods, right? And I get all my vitamins, my minerals, my enzymes, and my amino acids, right? I get them from this company right here, which is Purium. It works great. There's no extra stuff in it. Good guys. All right, I don't know. Somebody likes me. All right. You guys have an amazing day. What are you doing? See guys? I'm so sweet. Raw plant-based. All right. Have an amazing day, guys.